When most people think of a theme park, they picture a parking lot and a front gate. Walt Disney World operates on a completely different scale. It is a functioning city the exact size of San Francisco. This map shows the reality of that footprint. You're navigating 25,000 acres, holding 4 completely distinct theme parks and over 30 different resort hotels, all clustered miles apart. To move 150,000 people a day across this map, Disney runs 5 distinct transit networks simultaneously: buses, boats, the monorail, the Skyliner, and miles of dedicated walking paths. That massive infrastructure means your hotel room dictates your entire daily schedule. Where you choose to stay determines how you commute, how much time you spend in transit, and how much energy you actually have left when you finally reach the park. First-timers frequently look at the phrase "free Disney transportation" and assume it guarantees equal, efficient access to every park from every hotel. The reality is often standing on hot concrete in an unshaded queue, waiting for a bus that may or may not have room for your family when it finally arrives. If you rely on the wrong network for your specific itinerary, those wait times add up fast. Poor transit routing easily burns up to 90 minutes of your vacation every single day. Those 90 minutes dictate how you start your morning. You are either walking into the park at sunrise fresh and ready, or you are arriving completely drained from a chaotic bus commute, entirely missing the crucial early entry window known as rope drop. To fix this, we have to match your specific budget and your primary park goals to the optimal transportation mode. We're going to build a definitive resort matrix to show you exactly how to do that. The most effective transit shortcut for budget-conscious planners is the Disney Skyliner. Looking at the route map, the system operates out of a central hub at Caribbean Beach, branching outward to connect the Riviera, Pop Century, and Art of Animation resorts. Because it uses a continuous loading gondola system, the line never stops moving. You bypass the cycle of waiting 20 minutes for a vehicle. This translates directly to speed. You can travel from value-tier resorts to the gates of Hollywood Studios or EPCOT in 15 minutes. The system does have one severe operational vulnerability. It shuts down completely during lightning or heavy winds, forcing everyone onto a backup bus network. But when the weather is clear, booking a value resort on the Skyliner line gives you the speed and efficiency of a high-end luxury stay at the lowest possible financial cost. The most famous transit system on the property is the Monorail, which is directly tied to Disney's highest-priced deluxe-tier resorts. This loop diagram isolates its geography. It connects the transportation and ticket center directly to the Magic Kingdom, making stops at the Contemporary, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian resorts. For families with young children, this offers a massive physical advantage. You can roll a fully loaded stroller right onto the train without having to fold it up and unpack your sleeping toddler. The catch is the limited reach. You pay hundreds of dollars more per night for monorail access, but it only services 2 parks. To visit Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, you're still taking a bus. The ultimate hack here bypasses the train entirely. Stay at the Contemporary Resort, and you have a dedicated 10-minute walking path directly to the Magic Kingdom gate. These resorts are an expensive luxury, mathematically justified only if your family plans to spend the vast majority of your trip at the Magic Kingdom and wants to avoid stroller folding entirely. That brings us to the standard bus network, which the majority of budget and moderate resorts rely on exclusively. This method involves high physical friction. You have to break down strollers, carry heavy gear, and stand shoulder to shoulder in the aisle after a long night. This tracks an additional hurdle for guests taking certain off-property buses to the Magic Kingdom. Your bus drops you at the transportation and ticket center, forcing you to wait again for a ferry. Factoring in the resort wait, the drive, and the transfer, a trip to the Magic Kingdom gate can take 50 minutes. Relying entirely on the bus system is the best way to save money up front, but it extracts a heavy toll in daily physical exhaustion and lost hours inside the parks. There is an alternative that avoids the roads entirely. Disney's watercraft and walking paths offer a completely different pace. This map isolates the Crescent Lake area, showing how the Yacht and Beach Club and the Boardwalk resorts cluster around a central lagoon, connecting EPCOT to Hollywood Studios. The boat transit is slightly slower than the Skyliner, but it completely insulates you from chaotic bus stops and massive morning crowds. But the greatest asset here is the pavement. You can walk straight from the Beach Club to EPCOT in exactly 5 minutes. If your itinerary prioritizes EPCOT and Hollywood Studios over the Magic Kingdom, the Crescent Lake resorts offer the most serene, dedicated access on the property. We can now take all of these disparate transit variables and lock them into a single functional decision framework. This resort matrix aligns your hotel choice directly with your primary park priorities. If your trip is entirely focused on the Magic Kingdom, the Contemporary Resort wins. The 10-minute walking commute beats any vehicle on property. For EPCOT, the Beach Club takes the top spot with a 5-minute walk. For Hollywood Studios, Caribbean Beach offers direct 8-minute Skyliner access. Animal Kingdom Lodge gives you the shortest bus ride to Animal Kingdom. And if you need the absolute best value overall, Pop Century gives you Skyliner efficiency at a budget price. By explicitly aligning your resort with your main itinerary goals, you guarantee you're spending your expensive vacation inside the parks, not commuting to them. But having the right transit method is only half the strategy. To actually beat the crowds, you have to apply rope drop math. This timeline visualizes the formula. You must work backward from the official early entry time, ensuring you step out of your hotel room exactly 90 minutes before the park opens. It demands a harsh early wake-up call, but executing this timeline guarantees you will save 2 or more hours of standing in standby lines before noon. Putting all of this together takes serious preparation. That's why we built the Walt Disney World First Timers Complete Planning Guide. It is a 60-page printable manual that includes this complete transportation matrix, daily dining guides, and the exact steps you need to execute the perfect rope drop. Proper planning ensures the parks don't exhaust your family before you even walk through the gates. Head to mydisneybrain.com to grab the guide and start building your perfect trip today.